So they always say that formula is just as good as breast milk. And I am a fan of do what you need to feed your baby. But I'm also here to say formula will never be as good as breast milk. But let's get into one reason. We all know infamous. In the 90s, one of the things that was introduced was actually these fatty acids that were not present in formula. That's DHA and ARASCO. These are both fatty acids, and fatty acids are really, really important for brain development and function, especially in a fast-growing newborn. 1999, Martech Biotech or Corporation introduced these synthetic oils that essentially are mimicking DHA and this other fatty acid, and they're gonna start using it in formula. This was huge for formula because the whole goal was to make formula mimic breast milk as much as possible. And so the people were really excited. In fact, in 1996, the investment promotional material said, even if the DHA ARA blend has no benefit, we think that it would be widely incorporated into formulas as a marketing tool and to allow companies to promote their formula as closest to human milk. Since 2002, most of our formula brands have these additives in them. The thing is, how are they getting these synthetic oils? In the lab, DHA is going to be made from fermented microalgae. ARA is coming from a soil fungus. Extract the DHA with hexane, and that on its own. Also, fungal foods have a tendency to kind of irritate those that are immune compromised. Maybe your baby doesn't sit well with the formula you've chosen. How many people have had to have new formula or to switch a formula? In the Journal of Nutrition in 1997, there was actually information included that said that there wasn't enough information of these being beneficial to add them to formula. And they actually saw some adverse effects in rats. But the FDA still allowed these things, even though these synthetic derivatives do not necessarily function the same way that these fatty acids produced organically do. FDA knew that there wasn't much information. They knew that clinical trials were a bit skewed, but they still allowed these things to be added and pushed onto the market just to see what would happen. Everybody became a lab rat that day. And then just to top it all off, formula with this added DHA is usually 15 to 30% more expensive than formulas that do not have this added, making them cost families on average about $200 more per year. Again, I'm all for formula, but I really wish that we would channel more funds and resources into educating and supporting people in breastfeeding